One. Alright then. The game will begin from where you last left off. Oh geez, that was a while ago now, weren't it? That was June when I last streamed this. It was June and I got sick. I got real sick. I got acute bronchitis. So I literally could not talk for a whole entire month, and that was the freaking stupidest thing ever, and I hated it. But, we finally are able to get back to chapter 3, everybody, so let's get this jolly started. So, as we last left our heroes, another body was discovered that was dead. What the? Okay. That was the by discovery announcement. The by discovery announcement. When 3 or more people discover a body after a murder, that's what plays. And since we just heard it, that means it must mean Hifumi. Someone killed him. One of us. One of us? And look at that. When Celeste said that, she pointed to something. Something on the floor. Something that had also been on the floor after the last 2 surprise attacks. I see. Her shoes. Of course. Alright, what did you say? Before I do anything, oh, really? Let me look at him. Can't be. It can't really be. Can it? Hifumi is. Anyway, before I do anything, I had to confirm what I saw. Alright. Another hammer. Justice hammer. It's even bigger than the other 2. Okay. Just as I suspected, one strike from that and you're unfinished. Then the killer. There can be no doubt. This is vicious individual. Going by what Hifumi called him, the culprit must be Robo Justice. Whoever's hiding in the costume is the one that killed Hifumi. But wait, you saw him on the 3rd floor, right? Running back into the hall? So how did he end up in the nurse's office? We're not saying they, like, teleported or something, right?
Are you okay with this?
We can figure that part out later. Right now, we have to tell the others. You're right.
So then...
Then shall we go? Hina, snap out of it.
Huh?
Are you okay, Hina?
Sorry.
Sorry, I'm not sure I can move right now. I'm feeling kinda... This is a problem. We can't just leave Hina here alone. Okay then, I'll go get everyone. You stay here with Hina. Very well. I leave it to you then. Okay, I'll be back soon. I try to sound confident and upbeat, but I still haven't stopped trembling from what I've just been through. Everyone else is already on the 3rd floor. I have to hurry. This is where everyone was chasing after the suspicious individual. Where was he headed? Celeste, what's wrong? That was a rather intense scream for someone like you. I saw him, that strange costume man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was blocking the stairs, so he headed further down into the hallway and disappeared. He ran off, going further down the hallway? Way into the back of the hallway? Okay. So all the way back to this hallway right here? Okay. How far are we going to be going? 2 floors? Next first? I don't know. I don't know what this jazz. Can I? Yeah, I can run faster. Be here with it. It's that hallway. Not there. So maybe over there. Maybe it is all the way over here. It's right here. So this is where it's at? As far as I can tell, there's nobody here. Still, feel some kind of presence. Yeah. I'm sure I can feel someone's presence. His presence. Is it coming from there? In the back? In this whole room right here? I leapt through the doorway, and when I did, I found another nightmare. The second nightmare of the day was waiting there to greet me. There in the pool of his own blood was Taka, dead. And now it is officially complete. A next generation legend. Stand tall, galactic hero. Hifumi's body discovered in the nurse's office. Taka's body discovered in the equipment room. I was witness to 2 nightmares, one right after another. No, they weren't nightmares. This is harsh reality. The true nightmare is this reality. The reality I have to face every day. But still. Why is this happening? Oh, looks like she collapsed. Taco? Don't tell me Taco too. Relax, she just passed out when she saw the blood. The blood? Well, that's right. When Taco is Taco, she has a fear of blood. Huh. We tried everything to get her to wake up, but no luck. Just leave her be for now. It's like he said. I should just leave her alone for now. Alright, let's talk this over. Oh, really don't want to talk to me? Taka. Damn it, why did this happen? Alright, so what's the little hammer? Another hammer? Now it's just this hammer 4. It's even bigger than before. Is that suspicious individual responsible for killing Taka too?
However...
But why is this Justice Hammer 4? Huh? What do you mean? Celeste was attacked with Justice Hammer 1. Then Hifumi was hit with Justice Hammer 2. But this time it was Justice Hammer 4. What happened to number 3?
What?
What's the matter? Well, when you mentioned Justice Hammer 3, you just reminded me.
What?
Out with it! You know something. Actually, Taka's not the only one that's been killed. Hifumi's dead too.
What? Hey!
Hifumi's been killed? Yeah.
I see.
This is why you came to get us. Then we better go check it out.
Damn!
Of course. Come on! So Sakura, Bakugan, and I rushed out of the physics lab. But as soon as we were out of the physics lab...
Oh!
Celeste, aren't you supposed to be waiting in the nurse's office? Something has come up. Yeah, I heard. Hifumi is dead, right?
Indeed.
Well, that is not all. It is gone. Huh? What's gone? It has disappeared. Disappeared? Hifumi's body has disappeared. What?
What did you say?
What are you talking about? It's disappeared. Don't be ridiculous.
Come on.
Are you serious?
What?
What the heck is happening
Hey!
here? Everybody back to the nurse's office! I practically leapt down the stairs, nearly losing my balance. I reached the nurse's office, completely out of breath. I couldn't believe my eyes. Hifumi's body was there just a few minutes ago. He just disappeared? Me and Celeste went to the bathroom. But we were only gone for like a minute. And then when we got back...
Indeed.
This must be the work of the culprits. He must have come and carried the body away. You must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around, frightened and confused. We're all going to die here. We're going to die, just like those guys died.
What did you say?
Don't believe this. Don't believe a body would just disappear.
Why?
First there were 2 murders, and now one of the bodies has been taken. This is unnatural.
Huh?
Hold on, what do you mean 2 murders?
Hina.
Taka's been killed. We found him in the equipment room.
No way!
Can't be. Taka too? Can't be. It can't be.
No!
Hina.
Calm down. We're gonna die. All of us. They're gonna kill all of us. Then who might be the next Taka be? Taco?
What?
I completely forgot. She's still unconscious in the equipment room.
Well,
You left her at the scene of the crime? We didn't have a choice. She passed out and she refused to wake up.
huh?
So, she is still unconscious.
Damn.
Wait, so you knew she was still up there? And said nothing? Why? That annoying little insect clings to me whenever I go. We'd be better off without her. Bastard! Calm down. You forgot about her, didn't you? You have no right to blame me. Everyone, stop fighting. Right now, we need to hurry up.
Huh?
I can't take this anymore. I don't want anyone else to die.
Damn.
Kuya, something's happened to Taco. I'll never forgive you. We shot out the nurse's office and followed up the stairs, heading back to the 3rd floor. We ran back into the equipment room at full speed. When we got there... Taco? Thank God you're okay. Right away I noticed there was something very different here. It was gone. Taka's body, which had just been right there, had disappeared.
This is...
This can't be happening. Are we hallucinating all this or something? No, it's not a hallucination. I know I saw it before. What I'm seeing now isn't what I saw before.
Huh?
What? Are you saying Taka disappeared too?
Stop talking.
Stop saying disappeared. It didn't vanish just into thin air. Obviously, whoever did this has hidden the body. But why would they do that? Couldn't possibly begin to imagine. Anyway, a costume suspect is clearly continuing his crime spree.
Huh?
We gotta hurry up and catch him before he kills all of us.
Not possible.
Oh, I don't think you have to worry about that.
Huh?
Think about it. Who could possibly be responsible for killing and hiding these dead bodies?
Well...
When Hifumi's death cry went up, everyone here was together at the 3rd floor.
It is so.
After that, we split up into 2 groups. And now this time, you all came here as a group from the nurse's office. In other words, the only one who could have done this are Hiro and Koiko, who are still missing. Hold on a second. Koiko has an alibi for when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked. There's no question that she was in the dining hall with us. You seem very adamant about defending her. Perhaps you are in love? That's not it at all.
That's fine.
Well, anyway, yes, I do accept Koiko's alibi.
Let's see...
Which means the suspicious individual we're looking for can be none other than Hiro. Which further means there will be no more murders. The regulations are very clear about that. Oh, that's right. There's a rule that says you can only kill a maximum of two people.
That's right.
As long as that rule is in place, there will not be a 3rd murder. If they were to break that rule.
Shing!
I missed ya. I minced you without a second thought. Mince ya, grind ya, turn ya into paste. By the way, did you know the fish Paste can also refer to shellfish, like shrimps or crabs. Indeed.
Let's see.
So since 2 people have been killed, there's no possibility of any more.
Perhaps.
You knew that from the beginning, didn't you, Bakuya? Which means you knew Taka was never in danger. I still meant it when I said we'd be better off without her, though.
In other words...
Anyway, with that in mind, we can now relax and search for the 2 missing bodies. The 2 missing bodies. 2 people have been killed and their bodies have been hidden. The only one without an alibi. The only one who could have done it is Hiro. But is he really the killer? And what about Kyoko? I am not saying that name right. I know I'm not. If she's not involved in this case, where did she go?
What?
Hey Makoto, what's the matter? Huh? Oh no, it's nothing. Whatever. We need to find those bodies or our little narrative here can't move forward. I keep swiveling all over the place with my pronunciations, and I apologize.
So then...
Very well. Then let us split up and begin searching.
But...
There's no need to be afraid. No more murders will take place during this case.
'Cause, I mean...
I know that. I mean, I think I do, but...
Hina.
You're still nervous. I'll come with you. OTP right there.
Huh?
Okay, thank you. No need to thank me. Then let's get moving. Yell out if you find anything. Bakugan left the equipment room, followed by the others. I have to try and find the 2 missing bodies. Okay. Just gotta find a bunch of bodies and whatnot. Also, hey Taylor-san, I heard your comment, and I don't appreciate what you've been saying. As if Splatoon 2 is not a better game than this. But whatever. I'm not here to argue that semantic. That fact. I am here to get lost in this bloody hallway that's like only like one little thing. There it is. There's my little thing. Come on. Come on, no whamma jamma. Just further on in. Really? I'm still missing through the hallway? Really? Oh, I just don't remember, I guess, which ways to go. I gotta search for the other body. Look around this floor first? Okay, so I believe it's the rec room right here. So we should go to the rec room and see how things go from there. Alright. Was she really attacked with Justice Hammer 1? What the heck is with this thing? Justice Hammer, I don't know. Honestly, I feel like you're too much about it. Okay, so I guess we're not exactly on an investigation. Like, we're just finding the dead bodies and whatnot, which is really weird, in all honesty. Not something that I really remember from the anime. But at the same time, the anime diverged a lot in comparison to the second, in their case. Oh. Makoto.
Come on.
Why are you just standing there? We need to get to the repository. Huh? You mean?
Indeed.
I found them. Hifumi and Taka's bodies have been both hidden in the repository.
Goodbye.
I already told Hina and Sakura. We'll go on ahead. Their bodies were in this repository? I have no idea where that is. I don't know where the repository is. There should be a map, right? No, not that. Options. There we go. That does not tell me anything. That's like an art thing and whatnot. But we actually want to go to this little floor thing. So I'm imagining it's down here. Okay, so it's not here. It's over this way. So I imagine over here then? What this could be? I can only assume as much. Are the bodies here somewhere? I have to wonder where they could have been hidden. But I just got that cutscene where they told me where it was. The doorknob turned. I guess it's unlocked. I had no choice but to go inside. So I opened the door. And when I entered, I saw... two bodies have disappeared right here. The smell of blood made me gag. When I saw it before my eyes was unquestionable, unavoidable, unwavering reality. And then I heard the announcement for a second time.
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
And so here we are.
It's the Monokuma file!
I was going to have him out when you found the bodies the first time, but I thought something might happen.
What?
It was really hard to resist, but turns out I was right.
Stop talking.
Just hand it over already.
Punishment is waiting for you.
Now make sure to investigate with all your mental mind and prepare for the class trial.
See ya later!
Well then, now that we found the bodies, all that's left is to uncover the culprit.
What the heck?
Hold on. How can you be so calm? I mean, they're dead, you know?
That's terrible.
Dead. Gone forever. They're never coming back. Awful. It's just too awful. Hina suddenly burst into tears. She clung at Hifumi's lifeless body.
Who would do this? Why? Why?
Large, wet tears fell from her eyes. The tears landed on Hifumi's cheeks. If this were some world of make-believe, that might have been when Hifumi opened his eyes. But this wasn't a movie. This wasn't...
He's alive again? Where am I? Cold. So cold. Is winter coming?
A Game of reference? A Game of Thrones reference? Okay.
Hifumi! Wake up!
Huh? That's right. I remember now. Hope's Peak.
Come on, you gotta wake up!
I remember everything before I met you all. I met you all.
His memories are blending together. He has nothing useful to offer us.
The light. It's reaching out to me. Like the tail of a comet.
Hey, Hifumi! Who was it? Who attacked you? Who tried to kill you?
Who killed me? That's right. I remember. Their name. Yasu. Hiro.
His eyes closed. They never opened again. Death for the second time. Absolute, undeniable death. No matter how many more of Hina's tears splashed in his face, there is no second miracle. Reality set in again. This isn't some stereotypical fantasy world. Tears can't restore a person's vitality.
Honestly.
You have no tears, do you? No blood in your veins? No calcium in your bones? At least you have your meat.
Stop talking.
You're just angry. Going out of his way is to return. Just leave with those unnecessary dying words. Now this game has become exceedingly boring.
Huh.
He said Yasuhiro, right?
Then perhaps...
Yashihiro Kure. That is the only person he could have been referring to.
So, in other words,
And with that, the case is solved. Assaulting people and even killing Taka and Hifumi? And then going so far to hide their bodies. A criminal that hides his face behind a mask. He uses a bunch of giant wooden hammers. Is that what Hiro is?
What is this?
It's true, I can't forgive him. No way can I ever forgive him. To kill two of our friends.
that's fine.
Anyway, it's about time we track down the culprit. In our little life or death game here. Although, this time isn't all that life or death. The trial will conclude without much trouble.
Indeed.
Yes, it does look that way. It's going to begin again. You have to go through this one more time. I have to accept it. And no choice but to go through with this. To make sure everyone survives. I just have to do it. Finally! First I better check the Monokuma file. The victors were Hifumi Yamada and Koyotaka Hishimura. Cause of death for each was a blow to the head. It is thought they were both killed with a similar weapon. That's it?
Very strange.
Yeah, it's pretty strange. We got way less information this time than before. That's no problem. After all, the events of this case unfolded before our very eyes. We should know more about what happened than the Monokuma file could anyway. Maybe.
Well,
There's something else that's bothering me. Someone else has been missing for quite a while. Are you talking about Koiko?
perhaps.
Without a doubt, she has an alibi for when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked. But what if the killer wasn't acting alone? What if they had an accomplice? An accomplice? An accomplice? What are you doing here?
Monokuma appears!
Don't be rude. I'm here to answer your question. What question?
Yep.
You're talking about accomplices, right? No, I'm pretty sure I explained it before, didn't I? During the first class trial.
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
In other words,
So basically, you could be an accomplice if you want, but there's no gratification in it.
So then...
So are you saying nobody worked together this time either?
hey,
Sorry, can't answer that. It would obstruct the free exchange of information between you guys. I just want to make sure you don't forget. No matter how much you might assist in a murder,
phew.
only one blackened can graduate. An accomplice gets nothing.
So in other words,
Then we only need to figure out who the one blackened is that did the killing, right? Just like normal.
Well,
Okay. Let me take this opportunity to clarify the whole shebang. In this class trial, you need to determine if
extreme!
the one true blackened who devised the murder plot and put it into action. The true blackened? So just one person?
Well now,
Acid nuts for explainifying. Well, now it's down to the final battle between all of you and the blackened. Good luck to all the contestants. So there can only be one blackened. An accomplice wouldn't benefit. Then I can't see any way Koiko would have been connected to this case at all. You may be right. If that's true, then Koiko, where are you?
however...
As long as she's not connected in the case, it doesn't matter. Let's go back to the investigation.
Indeed.
I have absolutely no doubt that Hiro is responsible. But for the time being, I suppose it can't hurt to pursue further information.
So,
You know, don't you think we should consider a certain someone a suspect just in case? I'm talking about the murderous fiend? Genocide Jack?
What?
What? I'm offended!
Oh!
You. When did you? I've been looking all over for you, Master. When I woke up, you were nowhere to be found.
You SOB!
Anyway, you there, milk sack swimmer girl.
Huh?
Milk sack?
You've gotta be kidding!
What do I gotta be to be a suspect?
What the heck?
Well, I mean, you are a serial killer.
What?
So what? I'm like a special guest suspect every time. I have an alibi, you know. She's right about that. When you heard Hifumi scream, she was with me. And when the bodies disappeared, she was still lying unconscious in the equipment room. Plus, Taka's body aside, I can't imagine anyway she would have been able to move Hifumi's body.
Yep.
Besides, I calculate every move I make. I'm not gonna kill someone when everyone else knows what I look like. They don't call me murderous fiend for nothing.
What are you saying?
That's not the kind of thing you should be bragging about.
Let's see.
On another topic, shouldn't we pose the god by the bodies like before? We can't have them disappearing again.
So then...
You and I can handle that. You don't mind, do you, Hina? Sure. I'd be totally useless on the investigation anyway.
It's all clear now.
Then that's that. Let's begin. This whole thing is so strange. All but one of us has an alibi. So figuring out who did it should be obvious, right? But maybe it's just me. But I don't think it's gonna be as straightforward as it seems. Okay. So I guess we can look at this. It probably has a little thing to it. There are hammers of all different sizes hanging on the wall, although some are more like mallets. Mallets. So the justice hammers have been designed using these as a model. Either way, all the hammers have obviously seen a lot of use. They're all covered in debris and chalky stone powder. Wait. For some reason, this one hammer isn't dirty at all. It's wet. Did someone wash it recently? Oh, spotless hammer. That's not a good bit. For the killer. What is this one doing on the floor? Hifumi's big, cold body is laying on the floor. His real big body. I mean, how on earth was the killer able to move someone so big? From the nurse's office where he was discovered to here, the repository? All the way from the first floor to the third floor? And all without anyone noticing. I mean, how the hell? It's no good. I just don't get it. I'll think about it later. For now, I have to finish investigating Hifumi himself. If I remember correctly, Hifumi's fatal injury was also a blow to the head. Probably from Justice Hammer 3. He was laying on the floor in the nurse's office. Huh? Wait. Something's off about this body. Why am I getting this feeling? Something's different. Something about Hifumi's body in the nurse's office versus his body right now. That's it, his glasses! When his body was in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered with blood. And now they're completely clean. I mean, someone wiped his glasses off? Who would have done that? And why? Hifumi's glasses. Agreed, shallow and pedantic. Alright, let's look at Taka's thing. Taka, he'll never move again. According to the Monokuma file, Taka died from a blow to the head. We found Justice Hammer 4 near his body in the equipment room. Is that what was used to kill him? And there's a tarp laid out under his body. Did the killer use this to move Taka's body? That way, there wouldn't be any blood left behind while the body was moved. Okay, so we got a blue tarp. Blue strap. Why is this bad news? Why is what bad news? Oh, that I'm playing Danganronpa? Oh, it was just bad news because I had to move Splatoon's thing because of all the other such and suches. So I was just like, oh my god, just having to move things and whatnot is just annoying. For most people like Danganronpa. Most people do. Not me, but whatever. Hey, Makoto? I've been thinking about something. It's about the repository. Huh? What is it? After Hifumi and Taka's bodies disappeared, we split up to look around, right? I was really scared, so me and Sakura stayed stuck together.
But...
And we came right to the repository, you know? Look around. But when we got here, the repository was locked. We couldn't get inside. It was locked? And we came here as soon as the search started, so there's no way someone could have beat us here. So if that's true, then who locked it? And why is it unlocked now? I wonder the same thing. The door was locked when the search for the bodies began, but now it's wide open. There might be some secret lurking in there. Oh no. I'll probably have to leave this area to figure it out. Man, I'll leave areas. Oh, you're a B+ in Rainmaker? Hey! That's a good show, Dreamy. That's a good show. Splatoon's pretty great. There are many aspects to the incident this time. Too many, to be honest. Considering that, it may be good to look back on everything that's happened.
So then...
Would you like my help? Sure, why not? Yeah, let's look back on things. This morning, only 4 of us met up at the dining hall. Hina, Coco, you, and myself. We waited for the others, but nobody showed up. So we decided to go look for them. It was around 8 o'clock when we began our search. Soon after we split up, Koiko disappeared. To that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room on the 3rd floor, then quickly came and got you and me. According to Celeste, she was attacked by a suspicious individual and lay unconscious for about an hour. In other words, she was attacked at an hour before we found her, meaning just after 7 o'clock. Based on the picture Celeste took, we discovered her attacker was dressed in a strange costume. It was Robo-Justice. It also became clear that this Robo-Justice had dragged Hifumi away. After meeting over Tako and Bakuya, we began searching for the costume assailant. We found an injured Hifumi in the library on the 2nd floor. We took him down to the nurse's office on the 1st floor and resumed our research. Not long after leaving the nurse's office. What's wrong? I saw a shadow. Something moving around at the top of the stairs. Based on Celeste's claims, we went back up to the 2nd floor where we split up and began searching. Then right after that, Celeste screamed. This time she had apparently seen the suspect on the 3rd floor. Hearing her screams, we quickly made our way to the 3rd floor. Celeste, what's wrong? This is rather an intense scream for someone like you. I saw him, the strange costume man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was blocking the stairs, so he headed further down into the hallway and disappeared. And then... Ah! Huh? What was that? I came from just downstairs. It must have been... Hifumi, he's in the nurse's office. This is bad. Come on, we have to go back. At that point, we decided to split into 2 groups. Celeste, Hina, and I went back to the nurse's office. Meanwhile, you, Bakuya, and Tako pursued the suspect on the 3rd floor. When we got back to the nurse's office, we found Hifumi's corpse. This is also when we heard the body discovery announcement play. I left Celeste and Hina alone and headed back to the 3rd floor to tell the others what had happened.
However...
But at the same time, we had discovered Taka's body in the equipment room, which means Hifumi and Taka's bodies were discovered right around the same time. Because I remember hearing the body discovery announcement play right after finding Taka. And that's when I showed up and told you and Bakuya that Hifumi had been killed, right? Then you, me, and Bakuya all headed back to the nurse's office, leaving behind Taka, who had fainted. But as soon as we left the physics lab, we ran into Celeste, who had just arrived to tell us something very unusual. Hifumi's body has disappeared. We hurried back to the nurse's office and discovered that his corpse was, in fact, gone. Then we remembered he had abandoned the unconscious Taco and rushed back to the equipment room. This can't be happening. Are we hallucinating all this or something? This time Taka's body had disappeared. So from there we began our search for both the missing bodies. And after some time, Celeste told us she'd found the bodies. And we all headed to the repository. And there we discovered the two bodies that had apparently vanished. And that brings us up to now.
However,
looking back, things have certainly been very active. If you want to look back at the case again, just let me know. I'm fine anytime. Okay then. Alright. Though the door that Hina said was locked before, there's definitely locked on the door, but it could only be locked from the inside of the repository. I don't see any lock on from the art room. The door can only be locked from inside the repository, which makes me wonder. Ian and Sakura confirmed the door was locked after we started looking for the missing bodies, and the door is designed so that it can only be locked from inside the repository. In other words, when Hina checked it, someone had already gone to the repository and locked the door, and when they were done, they unlocked it and left, which is why it's unlocked now. Hina claims there's no way someone could have beaten them to the repository. So that certain someone... Alright, repository door is also added. Wasn't there like some sort of like... Okay, yeah. What is that bit? No, I didn't want to see that. I already seen this bit. Yeah, I already know. I already don't need to go through this whole entire thing again. There you go, that's what I wanted. The dolly, it doesn't have a handle. I saw this in the art room before. I guess it's used to move statues around. It's kind of awkward when you bend down. It's not too hard to use. Oh, but wait. Wasn't this in the equipment room when we found Ataka's body? And look at the wheel. There's a blood stain on it. So there's blood on the wheel of the dolly that was moved from the equipment room to the repository. What's the explanation for that? Okay. So there's that thing too. We don't need to do that. Look around a little more, really. What else is here? Because I already looked at Taka's body. It's pretty much just like this. Oh, cool. I got a nifty little thing. Oh, okay, so I guess I could talk to him too. Alright, Bakugan, what do you have to say? Do you really think a hero really did it? I don't see how anyone could think otherwise. When the attacks and murders and disappearances all happened, every one of us had an alibi. Last thing Hifumi said when he died. Yeah, he said heroes did.
So in other words...
Then there's no room to suspect anyone else. Okay, but if he did do it, why would he hide his identity with that weird costume? Maybe he thought that no matter what happened, he'd be safe as long as his face was covered. Because he's a fool of the century, you see. I mean, he is kind of dumb. Do you really think that's enough to explain it? I feel like there's a clue hiding in there somewhere.
What?
And is that it? That's all that follows you about the case? Well, no. There are a few other things. Like, why did the killer try to hide the bodies? He probably figured if we couldn't find the bodies, we couldn't complete our investigation. And if that's the case, we found the bodies pretty easily, didn't we? Again, it comes back to the fact that the culprit was a moron. Is that really all there is to it? The thing that bothers me is, why did he bother to killing two people?
What?
Because all the rule says is, if you kill someone and get away with it, you graduate, right? So if you're the killer, your number one priority is to not be getting caught. But killing two people means more clues, more chances you'll get found out.
I see.
Hold on, perhaps. I see. So that's what that means. Is everything okay?
That's enough.
Don't talk to me as we're friends. Huh? What's with that attitude? Do you have my appreciation?
Goodbye.
Thanks to you, I might have some fun with this after all. Hi, window. You can call me a weeb right? The weird thing is, though, I'm not playing this game because I actually want to play this game. I'm playing this game as a begrudging statement against people. But it's nice to see you here. Enjoy the fun. I'm not gonna harper on too much aside from talking. Some serious words hung in the air as he left this repository. He talked as if he figured something out. If he did, would I have killed him to tell me what it was? I mean, he's kind of a dick, hence why I gave him the British accent. There's gonna be a clue around here somewhere. Maybe I should check somewhere else. There are some places I already know about. There's the nurse's office where Hifumi was found, then equipment room where Taka was found. Oh my god, there's a bunch of places that I gotta find, don't I? Right, so can I exit now? Yes, thank you. No, I do not still. I was not able to look into that yet, window. The BTT V or the FV TZ, I think you're saying? I think I know what you're talking about though. It's like an emote thing or something for like streams and whatnot, which yeah, kind of interested in, but not to a wide degree. But again, it's something that I have to take time to actually look at, and I haven't been able to take that time to look. So it's really more of a matter like I gotta like sit down and look at the thing. So you can just chill. I was sleeping right here when the killer carried the body away.
What?
I'm super pissed I missed such an ultimately rare event. That the body was carried away? Well, obviously the blood's right there, so the pooling was there. There's some kind of tire mark going through the pool of blood in the middle of the room. That reminds me of the dolly in the repository. There's blood on its tire. Could that blood have come from here? Which could mean that Taka's body was moved from the equipment room to the repository using the dolly. Both rooms on the 3rd floor. So that should definitely have been possible. Well, yeah, obviously. But even the dolly was used to move Taka's body. What about Hifumi? Hifumi's body was in the nurse's office on the 1st floor. Even with a dolly, there's no way to get it up to the 3rd floor. There's still a total mystery. I mean, is it really that much of a mystery? Alright, I'll see you later, Window. It was a pleasure having you around for a bit. Justice Hammer 4. The weapon that was used to kill Taka. The body was moved, but the murder weapon was just left here. Oh, what, that doesn't get part of a thing? Alright, Matt will probably have something to do with this. Oh, this harp. I feel like I've seen it somewhere before. Just recently, too. Are you kidding me? I got a little thing, but that was it. Alright then. So we got to that bit. Keep on going back. Keep on back. Doesn't seem like there's anything else particularly here. Like I'm moving around to see. Nope. I don't see it. Alright, move on back. We might have to go to the rec room, but I don't think we do. So we'll just keep on moving on this way. Go through that little doory door. So we probably have to go to the nurse's office, as he was saying beforehand. Like Hifumi's body was found there and all that such and such. I like how I still cannot figure out where I have to properly go in this bloody map. It's just a small map too in comparison to the majority of things that I've actually looked at. I still can't quite get it good. Is there a thing? Okay. There we go. Now we go to the nurse's office. See what's happening here. So there is blood. Also, she's here. Okay. Talk to me first then. What are you investigating, Celeste? I am not investigating anything precisely speaking. I'm simply going around seeing if Hiro might be hiding somewhere. What about you? Oh, you know, I'm just checking this and that. The main thing on my mind is how someone could have moved Hifumi's body.
Let's see.
How Hifumi was moved, eh? When it disappeared, you were supposed to be in the nurse's office, right?
Yes, indeed.
Correct. Hina was not feeling well, so I stayed behind to look after her. But she seemed to be getting worse, so I took her to the bathroom. And when you got back, the body was gone? We could not have been gone for more than a minute or two, though. Yeah, Hina said the same thing. So then the killer was able to get in and move Hifumi's body in a short amount of time?
Indeed.
It would seem so. To carry off someone as big as Hifumi in only a couple of minutes is... can't think of it as anything less than impossible. Okay. Like a little hammer. Justice Hammer 3, the one that was used to kill Hifumi. Somebody moved the body but left the weapon behind. These people are they just keep leaving stuff behind. It's very rude. Like, who's gonna pick that up? Monokuma? I don't think so. Oh, dude. It's too small of a handkerchief. It's a glass cleaning cloth. And it's got some kind of cartoon character on it. Ah, it's also covered in blood.
Oh!
Well, did you find something? Yeah, this is a cleaning cloth in the trash can.
Huh?
A cleaning cloth? It's all bloody. Whoever this belonged to must have used to wipe up some blood. But who would need to do something like that? I haven't the slightest idea. Yeah, me neither. But I think it might be important. The plot thickens very much so. What else do we have here? Nothing else? Something else? No. So we just go back. So this is where you were. I've been looking for you. You have? I wanted to thank you for what you did. Not that you meant to, but you ended up making this little game of ours very interesting indeed. You should go to Hiro's room. Oh, and let me give you this. Meet me in the dining hall. Oh, dude. We're gonna make out with Bakugan. This is a note Hiro wrote to get us all to meet up, right? Remember well. Well, the penmanship was pretty remarkable, so it left an impression.
It's all clear now.
Anyway, this makes it clear, right? This is a trap. What is? Things grow even more exciting. Huh? What are you talking about? I've already repaid my debt. I don't owe you any more explanation.
Goodbye.
Just give us a clear answer? Clearly, it's just a matter of just like he actually wants to be friends with Bakugan. But no. The British person's like, no. Dame. Huh. So he said to go to Hiro's room, but what's waiting for me there? A tied up Hiro? Maybe? Dude, what if a sandwich is actually in there? And it's just like a big old crank like Bakugan. He's just like, see, get it? Hiro sandwich? And it's actually like a gyro or something, or a sub. I don't know, I like that idea. I feel like it's important to have that kind of thing going. Where is he? There it is. The door is unlocked? I guess I could go inside. Bakugan did say to go look. Might not be a great idea, but we're gonna have to take the plunge. Oh, it actually has things on it. This is Hiro's room. There's all kinds of weird stuff here. Where did he get it all from? More importantly, he still hasn't turned up. Which means he can't really complain if I don't get his permission to search his room, right? I mean, he's also a potential murderer here, Nagi, so I mean, like, you know, just, does he have rights right now? You know, it's just saying. Yeah, okay, look at this. Look at this right here. It looks like I could just, like, look at something, but no. I cannot. It's only like the boxes here. Are you kidding me? I think there's something in the cardboard box. It's blueprints for something, and something's made out of, looks like cardboard, plastic, and plaster? Is this Robo Justice? And it's in Hero's room. But wait, these blueprints, something about them bothers me. Okay. Was that it? Because honestly, there's not a whole bunch here. Like to actually look at. It's like one item. Yeah, normal bed. Oh, whoa. Is it actually sticking out or? Okay, no, it's not. It's just it kind of looks that way. But see how everything else is kind of like it looks like you can check it, but no. It just annoys me so much. It's just come on. I'm right here. I can look at it. I can see it, but no.
Ah!
Makoto, big news! Big news! What's wrong? We found Koiko! What? Is she okay? Where is she? Wait, I wasn't done. There's more big news.
Just a second!
Robo Justice showed up, too! Robo Justice? It's Hero wearing the costume.
Okay.
Anyway, as soon as you can, head to the pool! On the second floor! I think Hiro and Koiko would turn up at the same time. Anyway, let's head to the pool. Around to the second floor as fast as I could. Thank goodness for teleportation. They're like all on the other side. Okay, I just want you to picture this really quick. Like, these are a bunch of like the cool kids right there, just standing around and looking at Nagi, like he's a freaking nerd. Poor Nagi. Koiko and
I mean...
Phew, man, I had like the worst day. Hero? Okay, let's talk to Robo Justice first. Hero?
Huh? Oh, hey, Makoto.
Yeah, dude. Who else would I be? That's a good question.
Huh?
What? Why do I look like this? Did someone come along and remodel me while I was sleeping? Was it the Illuminati? Beg pardon? He woke up asleep? In there? But just finally made his appearance, huh? I guess Koiko's the one that found him.
Right.
I found Hiro. He was down in the pool room locker. It looked like he was fast asleep, so I kicked him and woke him up.
Don't be mean!
I still can't believe you kicked me! You could have been a little more gentle about it. Like, I don't know, press my face or something?
What?
That's creepy. Anyway, Koiko, where have you been all this time? You just disappeared all of a sudden, without a trace.
Well...
There was something I had to check up on. What do you mean? Never mind. I can't never mind.
It's nothing.
Never mind.
Hey.
More importantly, she says that, but does she have any idea? Does she know people think she might be spying for the mastermind?
And?
First of all, Hiro, you need to explain to us why you're dressed like that.
I mean...
Well, I mean, I have no idea. One second I was sleeping, didn't even know how that happened. Then I woke up. Then I was here. I don't care. Do you do something about that costume? It pains me just to look at you.
Huh?
Well,
Let me out of
I
here!
don't know what's wrong with this thing, but I can't actually get it off. A little help? Why would you want to make something that you can't take off by yourself?
You got it all wrong!
I didn't make that stupid freaking thing!
It would seem...
There's a clasp on the back that's keeping me from getting it off. Looks pretty sturdy. I don't think you can get it off on your own. We don't really have a choice. Let's help him. It took everyone's help, but slowly we all were able to get Hiro out of the suit. It took a few minutes, but eventually we got all the pieces off. Whoa. Phew. Free at last. Isn't it kind of weird how perfectly the suit fits Hiro?
So then...
More to the point, nobody but Hiro would have been able to wear the costume. Wait, what? Hold on a second.
Honestly.
Don't bother trying to act innocent. The blueprints were in your room as well.
Is that okay?
In other words, it was obvious to everyone that you made this costume. That's true. I saw the blueprints myself. Yeah, me too.
Could it be...
And it's obvious. The one who put this costume on went around attacking everyone.
That's terrible!
Was Hiro! Shall we tie him up and gag him?
Just the worst.
Good idea. We don't want him to kill anyone else.
What?
Tie me up! Hold on, guys. I think it's going to be going a little...
That's right.
He may be a suspect, but he deserves fair treatment. Yeah, I mean... Attacking blueprints. I had no idea what you guys were talking about.
What the heck?
You can't talk your way out of this. It's been decided. You kill them.
Please!
What? Kill who? I had no idea what you're talking about. That must have been a fake hero running around.
What are you saying?
You're the one who could You're the only one who could wear this costume. So who else could it possibly be? The costume attacker?
What the heck?
How do you know I'm the one? Maybe you should try it on yourself before you convince me.
Okay.
Fine. If you're gonna be a jerk about it, I will. While missing a beat, Hina started putting on the Robo Justice costume.
Huh. See? Look. See how loose it is? I mean, come on. I'm blind as a bat in here. Can't see my feet at all. I'm surprised you got anywhere in this thing.
I'm telling you, it wasn't me!
And not to mention, you totally can't bend at the waist. Seems like a pretty obvious oversight.
That's not a very nice thing to say. I mean, it's not like I made it. I just got caught up in the moment.
Well, either way, now we know for sure, right? I mean, it seems pretty clear that nobody but Hiro could have fit into this dumb costume.
In a huff, Hina took the suit back off again. Well, now you're all out of excuses. No, see, it's because you're a girl. If it was another guy, then... Makoto, go ahead. Okay. Against my will, I picked up the pieces off the floor and tried putting them on. It's no good. The arms are too long. There's no way I could wear this.
Just a second!
See, I told you it was impossible. You're absolutely right. It seems this costume was made to fit Hiro's body exactly.
But...
Then, there's another costume. They must have made one that looks the same. But it fits them.
Honestly.
If you insist on this line of defense, then show us some evidence.
what the heck?
Evidence? You claim this is another suit, yes? Then you must find it and show it to us. What the heck?
Just the worst.
Who cares? He was the only one without an alibi during this whole thing anyway.
That's terrible!
Which is how we know it was him.
What?
I mean, is that really true? I had no idea what's been happening. Could someone, like, tell me? Alrighty, so poor little Hiro-san may actually be not so poor and not a hero. It looks more and more like it really was a setup.
Oh!
I still did not expect Hiro and Koiko to turn up at the same time. But where was Koiko been hiding all this time? I have no idea.
Then perhaps...
Perhaps she really is working for the mastermind. What else would explain her questionable behavior? But you were quite protective of her, yes? That's because she's helped me out so much up until now. If I were the mastermind, this is exactly what I would do to earn your trust. I mean, that's fair. She looks like she's lost a lot. I don't think she's in the mood to talk. I better leave her alone. There's a big locker near the pool. Yay, locker pool.
What the heck?
There's no talking your way out of this one. You did it. Everyone else knows.
What the heck?
If you don't tell me what's going on, How am I supposed to understand? I think I figured it out. Someone's been killed, right? Hey, Makoto. Who was it? Well, 2 people were killed. Taka and Hifumi. What? What? 2 people?
Just the worst.
Why are you freaking out? You did it!
Please!
I did not! Wait, hold on. Those 2 are the ones that were killed.
How about that?
That's it, I know who did it!
So then,
You may as well tell us then. Taka and Hifumi were fighting over alter ego, right?
I'm at least 30% right.
Which means the alter ego, or Chiro, must have done it.
correct.
I see. That's unfortunate.
Please!
Unfortunate?
What the heck?
Stop trying to trick us. Just admit that you did it, okay? I'm telling you, you got it all wrong.
Oh, so
I know.
then.
That note. No. Last night, someone slipped a weird note under my door. And here's what it said. I found a hole. Maybe we could use it to escape. Makoto can't find out. Don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m. The last thing I remember was going to the rec room. And for some reason, I fell asleep.
Hey.
You really could have probably drugged me or something.
Just the worst.
Not a chance.
So,
No, hold on. You beat onto something. The nurse's office did have chemicals that could do that.
Huh?
Really? I told you. Someone's trying to set me up. Secret passage, a chance to escape. Someone wrote all that to trick me. Even if that's true, you must be one dumb fish to bite every piece of bait that floats in front of you. Well, after being trapped here so long, even if you know it's a lie, you gotta go check it out, right? They preyed on my desire to get out of here. They deceived me. I still don't buy it.
Don't be mean.
Well, you should buy it.
Just a second.
Okay, then show me that note. With pleasure. I have it right here in my, pocket.
No way.
Oh, looks like I lost it. Yeah, sure.
Please.
You gotta believe me. I wouldn't hurt a fly. As I said before, if you want to believe you must produce evidence. Can you show us the note? I have no particular issue with what you claim, but if you want us to believe you, give us a reason. What the heck? We're serious. So, we got that mess going on. Now then, shall we resume our investigation? There's no time to waste before the class trial starts. Why do we need to keep investigating? We already know who did it.
What the heck?
Why? Why'd you kill them? Tell us, hero. No, it's like I said.
Just the worst.
Was it really to get the money Monokuma offered us? Yeah, that must be it. You must be like totally broke, and that's why.
Please.
Wait, that's a false accusation. Someone help me.
What are you saying?
Just be thankful we haven't bound and gagged you. You have time to yell and carry on. You have time to search for your evidence, right?
What?
You're right. I need to look for the second suit and that note. Pete, don't fail me now. I guess I better get back to guard duty. I was going to ask Taco or Genocide Jack to switch with me. So she and Sakura got into a fight. We have a catastrophe on our hands. Well, bye. One by one, everyone peeled away.
Makoto.
Do you have a second? Huh? I want you to help me with the investigation.
It would seem...
It looks like I got a late start on this one, so I need to make up some ground. Sure, I don't mind helping, but can you promise me something? Later, when we have time, will you tell me why you disappeared?
Why is that?
No. To reject me so simply.
Anyway...
I need your help. You don't mind, do you? Okay.
Shall we go?
Thanks. Now then, shall we?
Hey.
So, Makoto, first I'd like to examine the corpses. Examine the corpses? Can't believe I'm hearing that from a girl the same age as me.
Correct.
Dead bodies don't lie, you know? They tell the truth far more easily than the living.
Hey.
Wouldn't you agree? How am I supposed to answer?
Anyway,
We have to hurry before the class trial begins. Yeah, you're right. Okay then, show me where the bodies are. They're in the repository. Then I guess we should head that way for now. Alright, so we gotta go all the way up to the third floor. As per usual. And then where else do we gotta get going here? In this little area right here. I do find it weird that it's called a repository, because for one thing, it makes me understand that I don't know what the word repository means. So I'm kind of sad about that. Hifumi and Taka? For a moment, Koiko seemed to go ridge, but only for a moment.
so then,
Well then, let's get started. She crouched down next to Taka and without hesitation began poking and prodding the bodies.
I knew it.
The Monokuma was right. They were killed using similar weapons. Her movements were so smooth, she was so calm. Seeing how comfortable she was actually made me feel a little more comfortable. Okay, so I guess we just
I
talked to her.
see.
Makoto, I found something. You did?
Hey,
You remember the wristwatch Taka always wore on his left hand? He did?
whew.
Are you so oblivious to the people around you? Do you dislike other people that much? No, that's not it. Anyway, so you said you had a watch?
So then,
Take a look. It's broke. You see the hands aren't moving, right? It most likely broke when we had his encounter with his assailant. If you notice, the hands are frozen at just past 6 o'clock. So that would mean the watch was broken sometime just after 6?
that's right.
But last night, Taka's watch definitely wasn't broken. Hey you! How long are you gonna keep us waiting? Taka's irritated voice pierced the air as he stared pointedly at his wristwatch. It's almost 10 o'clock, you know that! Bedtime for all the little boys and girls!
In other words,
So if it worked at 10 last night, it couldn't have been broken at 6 p.m. Meaning it must have happened at 6 this morning. Alright, cool.
however,
And that's not all. Look at Taka's left hand. It appears to be gripping something. You're right, there's something white in there.
Makoto,
Can you try and pry it out? Me?
because
Rigor mortis has already set in. Boys are better suited at this kind of manual labor. Right? Okay. As much as I didn't want to, I grasped Taka's cold hand. The ice-cold hand was nearly enough to cause my heart to stop beating. After some effort, I was finally able to free the object from his tightly clenched fist. A piece of paper?
hey,
Is that all he had in his hand? Yeah, that's it. Just a little scrap of paper. Doesn't seem like much of a clue, does it?
is that right?
I wonder about that. Koiko then turned to Hifumi's body.
So then,
Let's check Hifumi's body now. Perhaps he's left us a few clues of his own. Okay, so I guess we just check his body. Is how the killer was able to move Hifumi's body from the first floor. I get that. Oh, I probably... You know what I probably have to do is I probably have to just talk to Koiko again. I'm being dumb about this. So, did you find anything?
indeed.
I did. More than I expected, to be honest. Look at this. A wad of paper?
That's right.
Hifumi had hidden on him. Hidden.
Indeed.
He stuffed it in his pants. So I can only assume he hid it on purpose. You see? In his pants? Wait, so you...
Why is that?
It was just his pants. Not like his socks or something. I don't know what that means.
Hey,
Anyway, let's take a look at the paper. Go ahead, Makoto. Open it up. When I think of how it was stuffed down his pants, like... It better be important, Hifumi. I'll never forgive you for this. A note? I found a hole. Maybe we could use it to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's be in the equipment room at 6 a.m.
So...
Sounds very familiar. That's it, it's the same thing Hiro said. And he was telling the truth.
However...
Although it's not exactly the same, is it? Last night someone slipped a weird note under my door. And here's what it said. I found a hole, maybe we can use it to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's be in the rec room at 1 a.m. The time is different. Hiro told us that his note said to meet at 1 a.m.? A note that he wrote to Hifumi asked him to meet at 6 a.m.
Is that right?
Hold on. Just because Hifumi had the note doesn't mean it was meant for him. Huh?
So...
Part of it has been torn off, right? I think there's likely some meaning there. There's some meaning behind it, the part being ripped off? Could you maybe explain it a little more? Think carefully.
Hey.
Why would it have been clutching a scrap of paper so tightly? I have no idea.
So then...
What if it wasn't just a scrap of paper when he was holding? What is something more important? And how would something important like that become a mere scrap of paper? That's what you need to answer. Okay, cool.
Hey.
And while we're at it, I should tell you one other thing. The two victims this time definitely have their e-handbooks on them. So the handbooks had nothing to do with how the murders were carried out. Not that there was any reason to think they were connected to the killings in the first place. So you're saying I don't have to think about their handbooks this time?
Is that right?
You didn't have to think about them at all. I wouldn't have gone out of my way of mentioning them. All I said is that they weren't used to help to carry out the murders. There may come a point, however, where the handbooks may play a role. The handbooks may play a role. I don't think I understand. But if Koiko thinks it's important, I better keep it in my mind. Okay. Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs.
Are you excited? Are you pumped? It's time for the class trial to begin! Like the bright burst of fireworks, like the flash of a soul clashing with life and death. And so, with no further ado, everyone please meet at the usual spot. Make your way to the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon!
It would seem...
It's unfortunate, but I assume this is where our investigation comes to an end. You'll have to figure out the rest for yourself, and come to the proper conclusion. Yeah, you're right.
Shall we go?
Well, we better get going. Okay. Oh, oh, Everyone had heard Monokuma's proclamation, and they were gathered by the red door. As soon as we were all there.
Monokuma appears!
Hello, hello, hello. He's multiplied?
Wrong!
No, not multiplication. It just looks like the way because of an illusion. I'm moving so fast it looks like I've multiplied. Can you guys tell which one of us is a real Monokuma?
Whew.
Can we just get on the elevator already?
Boy, tough crowd.
You're not playing along. Along.
Stop talking.
We're not here to play with you.
Okay.
Okay, fine.
Hey!
Then if everyone's here and ready to go, please board the pain train. Or an elevator. I'll see you guys down there.
Let's go.
Okay then, shall we?
Please!
Hold on. I'm not mentally prepared yet.
What the heck?
You'll never be mentally prepared. You can't run away anymore, Hiro. You're gonna pay for your sins.
What the heck?
I told you already, I didn't do it. We're serious. That reminds me. Did you ever find the other costume? Or the note? Oh, well, no, but... How unfortunate. Then it would seem we have our culprit.
Hey,
This isn't the place to talk about it. Save your accusations for when we get to the courtroom.
That's right.
She's right. Let's get down there first. Then the story can really begin. Yeah, good idea. That's right. I have to do it. I can't let whoever killed Hifumi and Taka get away with it. For everyone who's still alive, for the two that lost their lives. The one who killed Hifumi and Taka, the one who killed two of our friends. The killer is someone right here.
Yes, yes.
Silent. Come on, Big Mac, let's do it. It would appear the culprit has been confirmed. This trial should be over in no time.
Damn.
I don't like Monokuma's carefree attitude.
Just the worst.
Let's hurry up and go. He doesn't make hero pay for his crimes. Ugh. Wasn't me, you gotta believe me. Were you listening? Wait till we get to the courtroom to begin our arguing. I took one last deep breath and exhaled slowly. I began to walk toward the elevator. Once everyone was aboard, the doors closed on their own. The steel box began to move. Clunking in the elevator kept us company as we fell further and further down. There was no going back. Until we settled all this, we couldn't go anywhere. I'm not sure how long it was before the elevator finally came to a stop. The elevator doors slid open, opening up onto a cruel fate. When I see you all gathered together like this, I realize just how few of you are there left. Your school life is slowly reaching its climax.
Just the worst.
Only because of you. Why? Why are you making us do such cruel things to each other?
What?
What? Do you really hate me so much? And I'm so cute.
Come on.
Stop goofing around and begin the trial. Don't crush me. Of course I'm gonna start. I would never be like, stay tuned for the next action-packed class trial after this commercial break.
Yahoo!
I never hold you on like that. Okay, let's begin. Get to your assigned seats. And so the curtain opened once again. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly fate, a deadly class trial. Alright, so we're going to actually take a quick commercial break, and I will be right back with this. But for now, I gotta say, with this investigation, it was not nearly as long as the other ones, I will say. It was more long-winded in terms of the discovering of the bodies, but I guess this is the way it is, right? So, we're going to be right back after these messages. On our next action-packed adventure of Clash Trial. Like, seriously, it's going to be like 2 minutes, y'all. Or, if you're on YouTube, then not that. Anyway, till next time, sayonara, bye-bye.